Sometimes when it comes to technology, the third time is the charm. We will see if that is the case today. Hi everyone, it's Herb. I'm here in Disney's Animal Kingdom on a warm September Saturday. Thought we'd just go for a bit of a stroll. We'll see what's going on here in the park. Did try to do this broadcast a couple times to both Facebook and YouTube, and technology was just not cooperating. So we're going to try it the old-fashioned way, just on Facebook for all you YouTube folks. Sorry that it's not going to be live, but I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for joining. And for some reason, can't really see the comments coming through from people yet. Oh, there they are. Great. Yay. I think this is working. This is exciting. Denise, hello to you. Michelle from New York, hello to you. Mark, thanks for being here. Chris, third time. Hope this one works. Yes, me too. Seems like this is going to do the job. Okay. Mary says, good now. All right. Welcome again to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Cindy, hello to you again. Glad to see all the comments. One of my favorite parts of the live video is being able to interact with you. So glad that this is working again. Thanks for all the thumbs up and the hearts too. That's always fun.
Thank you for visiting us today.
Oh, Disney announcement.
Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Clean your hands often and thoroughly. Cover your mouth and nose when coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing. Thank you.
Linda from Canada, thanks for being here. Yes, the third time is the charm. Sometimes technology does not cooperate, but hopefully we're good now. Hey John, good morning to you. Says, thanks for bringing some normalcy. Happy to do it. You know, I'm having a technology issue. I have to wonder if Disney might be having a technology issue today. I tried to check the My Disney Experience app before I started the broadcast to see what the wait times looked like, and no wait times were showing up. So I really don't know what the wait times are. We're gonna head over to Pandora. We'll see if maybe we catch a break on Navi River Journey. Given the crowd level that I'm kind of picking up here, I'm thinking there's going to be a pretty long line. We'll walk past the Kilimanjaro Safari. If there's not too long a line there, that'll be plan B. And then plan C would be Rafiki's Planet Watch, which I actually was not able to confirm if it's operating. And if plan C fails, well, then we will have just had some fun walking around. Vicky, the Georgia Peach, is watching. Vicky, thank you for being here. Roseanne from Maryland, 212 days to go. Love seeing those countdowns now, people getting their trips planned, so very excited about that. As I've been wandering the parks here over the past few weeks, it does feel to me like there are more and more people. Disney has not made any formal announcements about changes to the capacity. And in fact, as a pass holder, availability to make a park pass reservation is sometimes pretty restricted, but I'm glad I got one today. And actually, the availability calendar was refreshed yesterday, so I've got park reservations for the next couple weekends. So looking forward to that. I know I've been in Animal Kingdom quite a bit, but next couple weeks going to be Magic Kingdom and Disney's Hollywood Studios. Jamie from Maine, hello to you. Mary Ellen says, love strolling. Thank you for doing that. Whoa, Navi River Journey, end of the line, is right here before you even get into Pandora. So that's probably going to be a no as far as waiting for that one. It's okay. We'll still take a stroll through Pandora, see what's going on. Jen, watching from Illinois. Wish you were here. Helene says, haven't seen anything about the capacity. Yeah, I haven't either, although this week, very interestingly, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has stated that he is lifting restrictions for restaurants in the state of Florida, and that he is encouraging Disney to increase their capacity. Something, of course, up to Disney to do. But as far as the government goes, at this point, there really aren't any restrictions on the number of people Disney can let into the parks. Looks like we just missed the characters going by on the river. You might be able to catch Pluto there. All right, I hear the soundscape changing. Dan in New Hampshire, spring trip planned. Dan, I hope you have a great trip. Tiffany's watching. Hello to you. And Alan from Buffalo, New York. Alan, thanks for being here. Nice to see you.
Thank you for visiting us today.
Well, more announcements.
Face coverings must fully cover your nose and mouth and be worn at all times, except when actively eating or drinking while stationary. Clean your hands often. Cover your mouth while coughing and sneezing, and maintain physical distancing.
All right, lots of announcements. Don says so many people. Yeah, it feels like a lot. It feels like a lot of people. I'm going to walk up here and see what the wait time looks like for Navi River Journey. With the line extended back that far out of the land, I can only imagine. I'm guessing an hour. I'm willing to take bets on the standby wait time. My guess is that they're just going to have to be guesses because Disney My Experience app wasn't showing any wait times about 10 minutes ago. Might be now, but it wasn't then. Melissa, hello to you. Gina from Long Island, New York. Nice to see you here. Steven says, off to Disney's Hollywood Studios tomorrow. Good for you. Hope you get an opportunity to experience Rise of the Resistance if that is something of interest to you. Get your telephone fingers ready at 10 and 2 to try to get your spot in a virtual queue. All right, standby line for Navi River Journey, 55 minutes. Ray has joined the broadcast. Hey, Ray. Debbie, good morning to you in Alabama. Welcome to the broadcast. Nice to have you here. So 55 minutes, that's a good long time. My guess is that Flight of Passage is going to be over an hour if we're seeing 55 minutes for Navi River Journey. But we'll see here in a second. All right, always fun to see the floating mountains. Beautiful. Oh, and I might be wrong. If I squint a little bit, I can see the standby time for Flight of Passage, and it looks like 50 minutes. Okay, today must be the day to buy a lottery ticket because the wait for Navi River Journey is actually longer than the wait for Flight of Passage. That is an unusual happening. Lenny from Pittsburgh, how's it going? Thanks for being here. Bonnie says, too crowded. Well, it certainly, to me, does not feel like it used to in the old days before the shutdowns, but it sure feels much more crowded than it has been for the past few months. Oh, someone, I missed the name, it scrolled by too fast, but said, it is time to get the shameless plug in for the Pin of the Month Club. It's always a good time for the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club, so here we go. If you'd like to get a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com. Michelle from New Jersey, welcome. I can smell the Satuli Canteen is cooking up some meat, and it's making me hungry. It smells great. Maybe even see a little bit of smoke in here. Jean says, loves Flight of Passage. Good for you. It is an extraordinary attraction. Disney did a great job. Had a chance to check it out again a couple weeks ago, and it was fun. Looks like I might be getting turned around. Jamie, good morning to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. JM gives a smile up for Pin of the Month Club. Thank you for that. All right. Let's see if we are locked forever in Pandora or we'll get a chance to get out. Scott says it is packed. There are a lot of people here for sure. I think I'm saying this each week now for the past month or so, but it feels like the crowds each week are bigger, more people here. Susan from South Carolina says, now Saturday can begin. Mary from Indiana, hello to you. All right. Even though we're doing a bit of backtracking, we get some nice scenery here. Get to see the floating mountains. as we continue on. So, Navi River Journey at a 55-minute wait. Not a good thing to do on a broadcast. My battery probably wouldn't survive. Flight of Passage, not possible to do on a broadcast because they don't allow you to hold on to anything for safety reasons in the main part of the attraction. So, let's take a little stroll. We'll see what's going on in Kilimanjaro Safaris. And again, if that doesn't work, we'll see if Rafiki's Planet Watch is open. Gene says that canteen has the best food, recommends the beef bowl with a cream sauce. That is an excellent combination. I always enjoy going there. The way they prepare the meat is good. It's sort of like the Disney version of Chipotle. The sauces are great. And hello to you in New Orleans, Louisiana. Chris says it's Saturday. Chris, thanks for being here. Carol Ann, definitely getting back to normal. It sure feels that way. Lots of folks here.
Yo, I'm gonna go ham in my Everett, bro. Listen, I'm gonna ask for water.
Kathy says, are the weekdays not as busy? That would be my guess, yes. In fact, earlier this week I had a chance to go over to Epcot at the tail end of the day. Of course, at the end of the day, a lot of people choose to not stay to the last minute, especially now that there are no nighttime spectaculars. But I believe the park closed at 7, and I was able to walk on to the Seas with Nemo and Friends and Soarin' and get those two things done in about 45 minutes. So the weekends, I think, are especially busy. A lot of locals, people within driving distance, pass holders are able to come in. During the week, not as crowded. That's been my experience. Mary says, loves hearing the sounds. The soundscape here in Pandora is really, really interesting. Neil, hello to you from New Hampshire. Got quite a few New Hampshire people here today. Great to see you. Carrie asked if there are any shows yet. So a few have started to come back in a sense. So the Dapper Dans have begun to perform as their alter ego, the Cadaver Dans, for Halloween time at the Magic Kingdom. So here and there we are getting some of the professional actors from Actors Equity back in the parks. They've also brought back the actor who presents the Build Your Own Lightsaber experience at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge at Disney's Hollywood Studios. But some of the live big-time shows like the Festival of the Lion King and Finding Nemo the Musical here at Disney's Animal Kingdom, those are not back yet, and we don't know a timeline for when they will be. Mary Ellen says, wearing the Let Saturday Begin t-shirt. Thank you for that. Appreciate everyone who has purchased t-shirts over the months and years. If you want to go check out the selection, you can go over to worldofwaltstore.com, and there you'll find a link both to the Pin of the Month Club and to the t-shirt shop. Your purchases do help to support the site, so thank you for doing that. Colleen from Massachusetts, hello to you. Timothy in Pennsylvania, hey, how's it going? Wanda has joined. Diane from Delaware City. We've got people from all over the place. Always exciting to see all the different places people join. And Jeff from England. Hi, Jeff. All right, we have come this way before, but we're going to hang a left. We're going to see what Kilimanjaro Safari looks like and continue our little tour of Disney's Animal Kingdom. So I think I mentioned before when I started the broadcast today, I tried to check the My Disney Experience app, and there were no wait times listed across any of the parks. It kind of made me wonder if Disney was having a little bit of a technical hiccup. Terry asks, are masks still required? Yes, they are. And Disney does very actively enforce the rule that it needs to cover your chin and your nose. Cast members will stop people and give them a friendly reminder if they are not doing that. Debbie's got 4 days to go. Debbie, that's great. Hope your trip is a good one. So if any of you have access to the My Disney Experience app and can let me know if you are seeing wait times and what the wait time might be for Kilimanjaro Safaris, as well as whether or not Rafiki's Planet Watch is operating today, Would love to get that info. Thank you. Ryan said, couldn't see the comments. Yeah, so this is my third time starting this broadcast today. The first time I had an issue where my Mobcam app, which is what I use to broadcast to Facebook and YouTube simultaneously, wasn't rotating, and that was my fault because the rotate lock was on the phone, which I think was part of my iOS 14 upgrade. Live and learn. And then the second time I got the phone to rotate, but the comments weren't going through, so I came back to Facebook, which seems to be doing the job. Alan says, Safari wait time's 25 minutes. Thank you for that. Kathy says 30. Not too bad, but that's kind of a long time to hang on. So I think maybe we'll go see if Rafiki's Planet Watch is operating, and if it is, we'll do that. And if it's not, well, then we'll just take a stroll through Africa and Asia. Why not? Nicole, good morning to you. Thanks for being here. Judy, good morning from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. Jason, watching with 5-year-old. Sorry the name went by. Was it Gina? I missed it. But thank you both for being here. The last Kilimanjaro Safari departs at 6 p.m. Michelle seeing 30 minutes now. Thank you so much for that. David, hello to you from Edmonton, Alberta. Nice to have our Canadian folks join. It's fun to hear the music in this section of the park. Oh yeah, looks like the line stretches out all the way here. It doesn't even fit into the queue. Kathy, any shows going on like The Lion King? Not yet. Festival of the Lion King, Finding Nemo the Musical, still not open. No ETA yet. Okay, standby sign at the entrance to Kilimanjaro Safari says 25 minutes, but the way it's stretching out, it wouldn't surprise me if it's actually a bit longer. Let's see what's going on here with the Rafiki's Planet Watch. Looks like, I don't know, I see some people coming out of Rafiki's Planet Watch. I also see several cast members stationed there at the entrance. Let's walk up and see. Carla says the sounds through the park are amazing. I agree. It's actually a fun part of the experience, just like the music in a movie. Okay, nobody's stopping me, so I guess we can come in. All right, that's fun. We'll be able to take the train ride back to the veterinary station. Maybe even see if some of the petting animals are out. Samuel, good morning to you. Says, thanks for the live feeds. You're very welcome. Carol Ann, are the lines longer because of spacing? Yes, you're exactly right. They are. So Disney has these physical distancing markers 6 feet apart. So instead of cramming, maybe 15 people into 6 feet, there are 2 or 3 people crammed into 6 feet. So that does make the lines extend out quite a bit more. All right, welcome to the train station. Going to the conservation station. Hello.
Second dot on the right, please.
Okay. Second dot on the right. It's like here. Amy says, yay, the sideways train ride. That is right. This is one of the more interesting trains that Disney has. kind of look out one side, which is very, very fascinating. Tracy said she's never been on the Wildlife Express. Glad I had a chance to share it with you. It's pretty fun. You go in the back and there's a little trail that takes you to a building. There's a veterinary station. Sometimes you can see them doing procedures on animals. They do have the animation class, or at least did in the past. I don't know if that's happening right now. And there's a petting zoo. Heather says loves the petting zoo. The good thing about that now is that Disney doesn't allow you to feed the animals, so they don't associate you with food. So like many petting zoos, you'll go there and you'll get sort of bombarded by animals. But here, the animals are pretty chill. Derek says, like the Planet Watch, but it would be a great way to do Zootopia. That is a rumor that I've heard on and off for a while, and it would be exciting to see Zootopia here. Catherine said, never knew that they had this. Yep, it's something that's pretty easy to miss, but it's a fun thing. Dawn says, conservation stations showed the surgery of the chicken. Oh yeah, so Popcorn the chicken. You might want to check out, if you have Disney Plus, the magic behind Disney's Animal Kingdom or something to that effect. Fun series that came out. I actually had a chance to preview it and have a complete review at worldofwalt.com, so you might want to check it out. Natasha said, have I seen the baby giraffe? No, but I did see that the giraffe was born here this week, which is very exciting. Jones said, made several trips to Animal Kingdom, never seen this. Glad to have an opportunity to show it to you. It's very fun. Iona says, never been here either. Is going to check it out in November. Hope your trip is a good one. It's nice to get out of the heat for a little bit. With some fans here in the train station, which is kind of cool. I can hear the whistle. Jason said, never been. Hope you have a chance to do that soon. Carla has been here. Carla's a top fan. Carla, thanks for all your contributions on the Facebook page. Facebook identifies folks who are contributors to the site, do a lot of comments and likes and shares, and then gives you a little diamond, so a little virtual diamond. Joan says never has known about this. Chris is going to be here next week. Chris, hope you have a good trip. Catherine says thanks for sharing. It sounds like some train in the distance kind of sounds are going on. Barb says loves the train, can't be there in 4 weeks. Good for you. Have you ever done a watch party with Universal Studios? So, nope, I have not. I have a pass at Disney, and that's kind of my thing. Here comes the train. Wildlife Express. JM says, sharing is caring. Thank you for that. I always appreciate the likes and the thumbs up, comments. It's great to chat back and forth, especially the share is a great way to get the word out. So thank you for that. Christy says, was here 9 days ago and miss it already. I do know that feeling. All right, we're going to wait for the people to get off the train. Michelle says, Animal Kingdom is a favorite. Ted wonders if the drawing class is going on. I'm wondering about that as well, so we will see. Leona, hello to you. Lindsay, good morning. All right, and here we go. To the right. All right. Getting everybody loaded in. Jackie says, thanks for bringing some magic. Love doing it. Thank you for being here and being a part of it. Paula says, isn't this where they do the drawing class? Yes, it is. Although I don't know if that's happening right now. Jacqueline says, is the Wildlife Express new? No, this has been here for quite a long time, maybe even since opening day. You get a chance to see a little bit of the backstage areas where they take care of the animals. Mary says, I've been on the train and it's fun. It really is a unique train because it just faces out one direction. John, good morning to you in Chicago. Says the Animal Kingdom is a favorite place to go. Melody said, been here many times, but never to this attraction. Glad to have a chance to show it to you. It's really a lot of fun. Robert says, IT issues with YouTube right now. That's interesting. Yeah, today is just kind of a difficult technology day. Ron says, looks busy. I agree. There are quite a few people here. Pam asks, where is this located? We are at Walt Disney World in Orlando, Florida, at the Disney's Animal Kingdom Park. This is Rafiki's Planet Watch, which is a train that goes back to the conservation station. Carlos says, loved it when I did a drawing class. Thank you for that. I have to do that again. I'll have to see if the classes are open. Tough thing these days is you just don't know how long the wait is going to be, so sometimes we just do a stroll. Mary says, how are they placing people on the train? So a good question. When I was waiting in the station, they put each party on a green dot. Probably hard to see from here, but maybe you can make it out just a little bit. And then they brought people in one dot at a time. And so the front row of the train car is blocked off, so no one in the front row. And then in the back row, they've placed 3 parties. So there's a lot of space between people. Ron says, sorry to say, gotta go. Ron, that's okay. Appreciate your being here. You can check out the replay on Facebook. We'll post it over to YouTube as well. Mary says, looks forward to the broadcast.
Friends,
thanks for that.
and welcome aboard the Wildlife Express. For a safe journey, remember to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. Sit all the way back against the bench, and please be sure to watch your children.
Bienvenidos
There
a
we
bordo
go.
del Wildlife Express. Para que tengan un viaje seguro, manténganse sentados, con las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren. Siéntense hasta atrás, pegados al respaldo de la banca. Y por favor, vigilen a los niños. Gracias.
Gracias. I think it was Ron who said that this is being highlighted on Disney Plus. Yes, it is. So the Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom is a series exclusive to Disney Plus. I had a chance to preview it, did a review. If you want some more information about it, you can go over to worldofwalt.com.
Here, you'll discover a wide range of animal adventures, from the affection section, where you can get up close and personal with domesticated animals like goats, sheep, and more, to sneak peeks at animal care in action at our veterinary, nutrition, and science centers. Also, be sure to check out the animation experience at Conservation Station, where you can learn to draw your favorite Disney characters, inspired by live animals from one of our animators.
So the announcement says that the animation
The tradition of
experience is still on.
animals and animation reaches all the way back to Walt Disney himself and his long-standing passion for conservation. He believed it was important that we protect our wildlife and preserve our natural world. This sense of motivation shaped his legacy, from animation to conservation, to the very adventures we offer here at Disney's Animal Kingdom each and every day.
Lewis asked if we did the shameless plug for the Pin of the Month Club. We did, but you know what?
As we make
It's okay
our
to do
way to
too.
Rafiki's Planet Watch, keep an eye out for some of the exciting wildlife we might encounter along the way, and the highly trained specialists who care for them. From ostriches and rhinos to the mighty African elephant, the species we care for here at Disney's Animal Kingdom are some of the very same animals that inspired animated classics like The Lion King, The Jungle Book, and more.
If you'd like a little bit of Disney fun delivered to your home every month, check out pinofthemonthclub.com.
Feature to bring live animals into the studio. In the 1940s, Walt Disney and his animators modeled characters from the film after the movements and natural behaviors of their real-life counterparts. Even the latest advances in computer animation, this tradition continues today as animators
fun to see a little bit backstage. I can
We
see
are
an
now
elephant.
approaching Conservation Station at Rafiki's Planetarium.
Very
For
interesting.
your safety and the safety of those around you, please sit all the way back against the bench and avoid leaning out toward the railing. Remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop, and please be sure to watch your children as you exit. Go well and explore.
Jacqueline asked if I ever tour any other Disney locations. I have done some broadcasts from Disneyland Resort in California. Once, maybe twice. But most times, it's Disney World. This is where I live. It's my home park. A lot of people have not been on the Wildlife Express train. Glad to share it with you today. Alright, looks like we are here. Got a few people waiting to come on the train for their return trip. Lori said, definitely need to make the kids do this. I think the train experience is a lot of fun. Most people enjoy it. I know I sure do. Back in the conservation station, getting to see the animals, the petting zoo, also fun. So it's a pretty cool thing to do. And we're here. Mark says, what is Disney's stand on the Florida governor taking off COVID restrictions? So I have not seen any announcements from Disney. That was breaking news this past week. So it'll be interesting to see. Disney hasn't really said precisely and publicly what their capacity restrictions are. So it could be that they decide to experiment with them, maybe make some changes without really announcing it. We'll have to see. So got some posters out for the Disney Plus show, The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. So I think it's an 8-series episode, which is out on Disney Plus now. As I mentioned earlier in the broadcast, I had a chance to preview it and wrote a review up at worldofwalt.com. It's actually a lot of fun. You get to see some backstage areas, and I think the thing for me that really came through in the series was how much people who work here, the cast members, the veterinarians, really truly care for the animals that they watch over. And it also gave me a new appreciation for just how much effort and time and money Disney invests in taking care of the animals. It's hard to know when you just go through Kilimanjaro Safaris and you see them out in what looks like a very natural environment. But really, there's a whole army of people behind the scenes who make sure that the animals have everything that they need. It's very interesting. Jose, saludos to you. Please pardon my horrible accent. Carla says, thanks for the ride. Happy to do it. Christy, good morning to you in Arkansas. Welcome. Sherry says, am I where I started? So no, actually I started at the entrance to Disney's Animal Kingdom. I kind of went to Pandora and then did a backtrack, headed back towards the Tree of Life, and then took a left to come towards Africa. Did a skip on Kilimanjaro Safaris and then took the Wildlife Express train. And now we're headed back to the conservation station. Nancy says, looks forward to the lives every Saturday. Nancy, thank you for that. I appreciate your being here. Glad that Conservation Station and the Rafiki's Planet Watch train is up and rocking. It's kind of a fun, peaceful area. We'll go into the building back here. We'll see if there are any veterinary procedures happening. We'll also kind of see what the setup is for the animation experience where you learn to draw a character. I'll have to come back and do that again sometime. And then we're going to go check out the petting zoo, which is a petting zoo that Disney has really done right. So you are not able to feed the animals, which is a very good thing. Because typical petting zoos where you do feed animals, they associate you with food and then they will mob you whenever you walk in, usually slobbering all over. But because you don't feed them, it's a chance to see the animals much more subdued. It is a jungle out here. Diane says, always get lost in Animal Kingdom. I know what you mean. And in fact, I think that the Disney Imagineers actually did that purposefully. So you are doing it right if you get lost a little bit. That's the idea, that you want to be exploring just like you might in the jungle. All right. We continue on. Jackie said it was a fun train ride. I enjoyed it. Thanks for coming along with me. Hello from Karen in Connecticut, says, loves the videos. Thanks for sharing. I appreciate your being here. Thanks for the kind comments. JM said, totally jealous right now. Well, I'm glad that I can share some Disney fun with you. Andrew and Tina, hello to you. Thank you for being here. Alan said, the broadcast was interrupted. Sorry about that. This is just not a great technology day. Good news is I'm seeing some comments coming through, so hopefully we have a somewhat of a connection. All right, here we are, Conservation Station. It says the entrance is over this way. Well, let's follow it along. We'll see if there are any veterinary procedures happening inside. We'll also see what the setup is for the animation experience. Then we'll come back out to the petting zoo, assuming it is open. Don't really see, oh, I do see some animals out. Don't really see any people in there though. I'm wondering if we'll be able to get in. But we'll check that out in a minute. I don't know, looks like maybe we can go in. Okay, we've got the show times listed here for the animation experience, which is good. Alright, let's come in. Hello.
Next show's at 11:30.
Alright, let's see what's going on through the windows. All kinds of displays, aquariums here, beetles, and so on. Let's walk to where the veterinary procedures take place. Oh, and on. It's a little hard to see through here, but there are people lined up, physically distanced, taking a class. So you can see here a treatment room for where Disney conducts different veterinary procedures. It looks very clean and very high tech. Okay.
And I can go ahead and shade this in too because
Looks like they're drawing Zazu.
big
A little hard to see on the screen.
or dark blue eyebrows. Just so you're aware, folks, shading is not a very important step. So if you fall behind because you're trying to shade this in, just drop it. We'll move on to the next step.
Okay, maybe one of these days I'll come back for another animation experience drawing lesson. Let's go outside, see if we can get into the petting zoo. Starla said the sound is gone. Yes, I'm sorry about that. This is just a weird day for technology.
Hold on, she's gonna go see if there's any doctor's appointments today.
Alright, let's head out. Melissa said logged back on and the sound was back. That is good news. Alright, let's see. Looks like we might be able to come in. Wow. Do you like your artwork? The goats like it too. Good to know. Alright, I do see some animals out. Oh, but I see. We actually can't make it in. The animals are out, but we're not able to go in up close to see them. Looks like some goats are having a good day. Other animals are taking advantage of the shade. Looks like some sheep are having a little snack. Good day for that. And I am a goat. All right, everybody. I appreciate your being here today. Thank you for joining me. Little stroll around Disney's Animal Kingdom. Chance to go through a very crowded Pandora. See the extra long line for Kilimanjaro Safaris and take the train back to Rafiki's Planet Watch and Conservation Station. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate your joining me today. Sorry about the technical issues on many different fronts. So I will post the broadcast back onto Facebook, and it will also go up on YouTube later today. I hope that you all have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the likes, the hearts, the thumbs up, all the comments. I really enjoyed reading them and chatting back and forth. Thank you especially for the shares. It's a great way to get the word out. I hope you have a great weekend, and until next time, God bless.